Man, where is he? He's like 20 minutes late. He's always late. He's never freaking on time. Like, Jesus, you know? Like, he's always late. And he's really bad. You know? I think there's... I don't know what it is. Oh.
Hey, what up?
Oh, it's him. Oh.
As soon as I got your text, actually, I'm sorry, I forgot this is the 1800s. As soon as I got your message from a bird, I put on my hat and my glasses, and I put on my J's, and I came and sent a message.
Why are you still wearing your freaking and you know, just forget about it, my man.
This dude black, and he's looking at me. Alright, let's rob this place.
You ready?
What are we gonna do?
Okay, let's go.
Hey, give me the money, cook. We on top sketch. What the freak?
Okay.
Man, I'm freaking out. We weren't supposed to shoot anybody.
Don't worry, I got this.
Alright, we gotta go. These coppers are
okay.
Not close, but we still gotta go.
Jesus, I gotta get out. Okay, let's go. Okay, you on? Come on. Are you in? Jesus.
Oh no, I fell. Oh, go without me.
Okay, let's go.
No.
Okay, I'll cry at the cops. Okay.
Oh no, don't leave me. Oh no. Oh man, no. Oh, I'm dead.
I'm guessing you don't.
I gotta get out of here before I die, you know, because I'll die in jail because I killed the guy and then I robbed the freaking bank. Well, it's actually just like a freaking gas station that, like, maybe once every blue moon somebody actually comes in there. It's like a 7-Eleven. Anyway, but come on, let's do this. I gotta get away before I die, or before I get shot down, because you know I don't get arrested for some reason. This is kind of real weird, but it's still okay. Oh, I'm losing control. Oh, well, man, I hope all this traveling was worth it just to come see this one guy. I mean, he can't be that good of a pilot.
Hey, you the guy?
I don't know, you the pilot?
Yep, that's what you call for.
Okay. So, what are we gonna fly in?
See that beautiful thing over there? Not the tree, not the rock, not the bush, not the dirt, not the sky, not the power pole behind it, not the air.
Is it red and white?
Yeah. It's called a plane.
Yeah.
It was inspired by a success. Wilbur and Orville Wright experimented with aerodynamic surfaces to control an airplane in flight. Their works led to make them the first controlled sustained power flight on December 17th, 1903 in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Alright, now that I gave you a little tip or history on the history of airplanes, let's go ahead and take this. But first, stop. First I need to know where we need to go and how much time do we have.
I need to get to the I need to get across the border.
Mexican or
Canadian
border. Right.
Yeah, I'm from Canada, you know. So
yeah, I got you.
yeah.
We got a lot of Canadians out here. Most
Oh
of
yeah.
them aren't mafia guys, usually because they're super nice. But,
Well, yeah, but I mean, I kind of grew up in a rough part of town, you know. I had a bunch of gangs and stuff. So
man, dude.
yeah.
Alright, let's get this plane started.
Okay, so what made you want to become a pilot?
Okay, hold on, start that.
So what made you want to become a pilot?
Well, it all started maybe back in the summer of 1903. It's when Wilbur and Oral White, I think is their name. I don't friggin' know. Well, that one of them, I don't know which one. He was my dad.
Yeah.
You know, created flight. Remember I gave you the history lesson on it.
Yeah.
I was like, man, dude, my dad created man birds. I gotta like fly around or I won't be cool. Yeah, I know I'm cool. I got my clout level is pretty high. I didn't go to college, which makes me even more cool. Anyways, what about you? How come you're a gang lord?
Well, I kind of grew up in the wrong part
shut
of
up. We are crossing the border. All right, when I say jump, you gotta jump.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
I guess.
It's good knowing you. Wait, what was your name? I didn't catch that.
My name is Mr. Capone.
Capone. All right, see you on the other side.
I hope I see you again. Man, he was a kind of cool guy, but I mean, he was actually kind of weird. I mean, I don't even remember.
What'd you say about me?
Man, it sure is lonely here in Canada, where it's really lonely. I don't have any friends here in Canada. I've just been sitting here. Oh, it sounds like somebody's here at my apartment. Hold on, is it you freaking Girl Scouts and your cookies? I already told you, Janice, go away. I don't want your freaking cookies. Who?
Hey, pal.
Wait, but you're alive.
Yeah,
But you died 20 years ago, though.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Alright, there you go. Alright.
Freaking disgusting. But you
Alright,
died 20 years ago. I watched you die. You're a figment of my imagination. I will not accept it.
Alright, man, whatever. I'm gonna just keep on picking my boogers, man. Alright, now stop it there, and then we'll go to a...
So where have you been? Like,
I hate this channel.
you died 20 years ago. And also, how did you know I was here in the great old state of Canada?
Well, your first question, what was your first question? Noted.
That's nice to know. How did you not, you died 20 years ago, so, how are you here?
Well, you see, as soon as, I fell off, or as soon as I get out of your car and you left me like a jackass, I told the cops that, I kissed boys, and they were like, nah, I'm not getting close to you. And so they were like, nah, like, I don't want to have anything to do with you. And then I was like, I know who that man's is. And then I was, okay, so let's say that you went right. I was like, alright, he went left to the store, and he got him like a mocha milkshake, and then like off of Starbucks or something. And I was like, yeah, he went over there. Like, I swear, dude, I swear on kissing boys. And they're like, alright, I just want to get away from you. And basically they went away. They went the wrong way. And what happened when you ditched me?
Basically, I don't know what freaking happened. Like, it was all just a blur after I left you. Like, I think I drove off a freaking like cliff or something. And then after I drove off the cliff, like, I just kind of passed out. I lost control of the wheel, and then I just kind of like laid there for a second and contemplated life. Like, what led me to be here right now? Like, why am I doing this? I could be at home with my freaking kids. But then I was just like, but then again, I just abandoned my best friend in the world Lil Pump the Scientist. And then,
Okay,
you know,
so what you just...
what were you gonna say? What?
What you just said makes perfect fucking sense. Alright. um. Second question. Second question.
How'd you
Well,
know I was
okay.
here?
I know you're here.
Did you
Well,
talk to Janet, the freaking Girl Scouts downstairs? I should have never
banged
told
that.
them where I lived.
I banged that hoe. Uh.
Yeah, that you still got. I see you still got your sense of humor.
How did I know where you were? Well, you know, um, I was sleeping and I was dreaming about kissing boys. I was like, dang, I'd love to kiss Mr. Capone face right now. I was like, 'cause I completely forgot that you left me. And I was like kissing you. We were like lip hugging and like tongue licking and like ear licking and some on
Okay,
some
I get it.
ASMR.
Okay, I
On some
get it. I
ASMR.
get it.
Like it was.
I get it. You're freaking disgusting, but I get it. But anyway, how did you know that I lived in this apartment here in Canada?
Yeah, okay. So I was having this dream. I was like, man, I really love to kiss Mr. Capone's face. And I was like, we were like lipping and ear hole scratching, like butthole sniffing, and like we were on some next level stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But and then I was like, I completely forgot about you. And hey.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Alright,
Chill,
I'm
chill.
freaking
I'm
restart.
listening.
Alright, so how did I know you here? So I had this dream. I was like, I would really love to. I was like kissing boys. I was like, I really love to kiss Mr. Capone's face right now. We were like butthole smelling and like eye licking and like eye gouging and like lip moving and like tongue licking and like ear hole scratching and like back of the neck, like rub your back in the shower. We were on some next level stuff. Um, and I was like, I completely forgot about you at the time. And I was like, oh, I woke up and all my whole bed sheet was wet. I'm pretty sure it was pee, but um, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta find you. And then so I forgot that one day back in like I don't know second grade I guess we I put like when it was nap time and I snuck a one of those what's it called?
A tracking device.
Yeah, I snuck a tracking device in your anus because you know I like kissing boys and basically I tracked it because here because I wanted to find you I guess even though you left me um and so yeah that was I'm glad I was gay because I wouldn't have found you again I guess. Yay.
So, you got any, like, kids, grandkids?
Dude, I'm gay.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Well, what about adopting children? Like, what about that? Does that count, or is that still gay?
Dude, if my son was gay, I'd abort him.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna drink some wine real quick.
Okay.
So, what brings you into this part of town?
Well, I mean, there was like this really, like, there was this pilot, and like, he was like really weird. Like, he's just like really weird. Like, had the same kind of hair as you, but he had like a full flight suit on, and he was like a professional pilot. He said like Nick Wright and freaking like Michael Mixon was his like dad and like his brother or something, and they built like the first airplane.
Wait. Did you say Mike Mixon?
Yeah, I said Mike Mixon.
Oh, I think it's like my granddad or something.
Wait,
Like,
so are you trying to say that you and that pilot are related?
man, all I know is I got a big old forehead, man. I'm just drinking this wine. Oh yeah, the pilot. My dad, he's a pilot or something like that. And my grandfather, like 1903. Uh, I think it went a little like, I don't know if it's completely like this, but I think it went a little like this, where it said like something like inspired by success. Wilbur. Actually, no, it wasn't that. It was the dream of flight has been an old man. the the
Are you just
the
that
dream
drunk?
the dream of flight is an old mankind itself. However, the concept of airplanes has been around for 2 centuries before that time. Men and women tried to navigate by air, imitating the birds. They built wings and strapped onto their arms or machines that flapping wings called, I don't know how to pronounce that word, cause, yeah, on the surface it seemed like a good plan. After all, there were plenty of birds in the air to show the concept does work. This trouble is, it works better in birds scale than it does not the much larger scale needed to lift both man and machine off the ground. So folks began to look another way. Beginning in 1783, few Armenians made daring, uncontrolled flights, and later lighter than hot air balloons filled with either hot air or hydrogen gas. But this was hardly there was no way to get out from there unless the wind was blowing in the desired direction. It wasn't until the turn of the 19th century that English bayoneted from the glorious moons of the Yorkshire to convince flying moors of the Yorkshire with fixed wings and proportional system of movable controlling surfaces. This was fundamental concept of the airplane. Sir George Cayley also built the first true airplane, and K mounted on a stick but a movable tail. It was crude, but it proved his idea worked. The wing and the museum focuses to on the early history of airplanes from its concept in 1799 to the years just before the pioneer aviation. Um, we don't spend a great deal on times those after Orville Wright, or in this case, freaking like Orville Nixon or something. I don't remember. Oh, frick! I just blacked out.
Well, I mean, I thought that was a pretty interesting story, I guess.
I wasn't even halfway done with it. I just blacked out. But yeah.
Well.
The end.